HorizonTV, the beacon for the nation.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's a new day, a new chance to make it amazing. A very good morning to you and welcome to Horizon TV. Thank you so much for choosing Horizon this beautiful morning of Friday, the 6th of December 2024. This is the Muslim Insight and my name is Zamzam Ahmed. Our topic of discussion today is Reverts Empowerment Expo. What do we really need to know about Reverts Empowerment Expo? Sorry about that. We have so much lined up for you, but before that, let's see what we have for the headlines.
Kuweza kuwapromote biashara zao na vile vile kuwasaidia ni mojawapo ya kufanya wao kubakia katika dini na kuweza kupenda dini.
Supporting the new Muslims, Jamia Mosque Nairobi to host Reverts Talent and Business Expo aimed at supporting the new Muslims slated for tomorrow.
Najua kama mama ikiwa anafanya kitu hata teseka hata enda kuombaomba.
Women empowerment. Over 40 women set to sit for the National Industrial Training Authority exams next year after a free tailoring training. Israeli genocide in Gaza. Muslim world calls for end to Israeli genocide in Gaza, calling it a crime against humanity.
Once again, this is the Muslim Insights only on Horizon TV. And my name is Zamzam Ahmed and my sign language interpreter is Ilhan Noor. Now on to our top stories. Jamia Mosque Nairobi is set to host its first ever Reverts Talent and Business exhibition tomorrow at the Mosque Park lot. The event aims to celebrate and showcase the diverse skills, talents and entrepreneurial ventures of Reverts to Islam, providing a unique platform for empowerment. The exhibition is scheduled to run from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. in the evening. Participants from across Nairobi and beyond are expected to take part, representing a broad spectrum of trades and creative expressions. The initiative aligns with Jamia Mosque's broader vision of inclusivity and support for all Muslims. It also seeks to address challenges faced by Reverts, such as societal reintegration and economic empowerment. The exhibition is scheduled to run from 9 to 5 p.m.
Tuna furaha ya kualika Waislamu wote kwa jumla. Tutakuwa siku ya Jumamosi tarehe 7 tutakuwa na maonesho ya biashara ambapo kwamba itakuwa ni ya ndugu zetu waliosilimu. Tumewapatia hii fursa ili wakuje walete biashara zao hapa Jamia Mosque ili waweze kuuza na vile vile kuweza kuonesha ujuzi wao, sababu kuna wengine wana ujuzi mbalimbali kama vile wengine wanaweka tiles, wengine vile vile ni wenye kutengeleza vitanda na vyuma. Kwa hivyo tumewapatia hii fursa wakuje ili waweze kuonesha biashara zao na vile vile watu waweze kuwapromote na kuweza kuwainua katika hiyo biashara yao, kwa sababu watu wengi waliosilimu mara nyingi wamesaulika. Sasa tukoona ni vizuri tuwawekee siku yao maalum ambapo kwamba wanaweza kuja waweze kuuza na kuweza kufanya biashara yao na pia kujulikana pia na watu pia waweze kuwafuatilia hasa wanapohitaji biashara kama hizo, wanaweza kuwafuatilia na pia kuweza kuwapromote. Hii ndio ya kwanza na tunatarajia venye itakuwa ndio tutakuwa tukifanya angalau kila mwaka hata kama ni mara 2 ili waweze kujitokeza na kuweza kuonesha biashara zao na watu pia kuweza kuwainua. Usia wangu kwa jumla kwa watu waliosilimu, tungependa tuweze kuwainua na vile vile kuweza kuwashika mkono, kwa sababu wanapitia challenge nyingi, kuweza kuwa promote biashara zao na vile vile kuwasaidia ni mojawapo ya kufanya wao kubakia katika dini na kuweza kupenda dini.
They're saying, tell a friend to tell a friend. You are all invited tomorrow. Moving on to other stories on matters of women empowerment. Over 40 women from the Mukuru slums in Nairobi are on the path to financial independence and empowerment. This is as a result of a free tailoring training program sponsored by the charitable organization Mountain of Mercy in partnership with Darul Khair in Mukuru kwa Ruben. The women are set to sit for the National Industrial Training Authority NITA exams next year, a significant milestone in their journey towards becoming certified professionals in the tailoring industry. The skills will enable them to earn a much-needed income.
Speaking during a visit to the training center in Mukuru kwa Ruben, Mountain of Mercy Country Director Shinaz Abdul Wahid highlighted the transformative impact of the program, stating that it will uplift women from poverty by equipping them with practical skills that can lead to sustainable livelihoods.
Some of the challenges that we are having is a lot of lack of material. We have got donors who support us, but it's not as regular as it should be. We need support with the teachers' fees for the rent of this room, which we give to the masjid. We need electricity over here. In fact, we have got more women coming. They want to learn. They want to join our classes, but we've got a very small space. We are empowering the women from the slums of Mukuru wa Ruben. So please, please do support us. Mountain of Mercy has always been there to support the people, to empower them. We are always told, instead of giving them the fish, teach them how to fish. Give them a fishing rod. And this is the fishing rod for them. The sewing machines. We have donated 9 to them, and we have a request to add 10 more, so more women can come and join in.
The program provides participants with free training, materials and access to sewing equipment, ensuring that even those with limited resources can fully benefit.
So today is a successful day after 6 months of learning and seeing women dedicating their time and energy to get the skills so that they can have a better life for themselves and for their children.
Tunajua kama mama ikiwa anafanya kitu hata teseka, hata enda kuombaomba, atakuwa anaweza hata akainua mama mwenzake, ainue familia yake na watoto wake. Kwa hivyo kama mwalimu yangu ni kuhimiza wamama wakuwe na bidii, wasijali wakiona kama wanapoteza masaa yao, mwisho watakuja kuona cherehani iko na faida kwa wamama.
Amina Rajab, a beneficiary of the tailoring program, said by providing women with the means to support themselves and their families, the initiative aims to break the cycle of poverty and dependency.
Tukipata hiyo kazi kama ya uniform, tunaweza shona hizo uniform na tuuze, tunaweza fungua hata huo mradi, tufunge hata account tuweke pesa zetu na tunaweza jisimamia sisi wenyewe kama tuko na pesa. Kama ni mahali tunaweza lipa sisi wenyewe, kama ni mambo na material sisi wenyewe tutanunua na tushone tuuze.
The participants expressed their gratitude for the program, with some already earning an income by taking on small tailoring projects while still in training.
Nimeshukuru sana kama mimi binafsi. Nime-improve. Sababu sahi, alhamdulillah, nimeshona hijabu yenye mnaiona nimevaa. Nimeshona mwenyewe. Na kuna mambo mengi natarajia mbeleni. Na na imani nita-improve sana.
According to Ustada Aisha Mohammed, the director Darul Khair organization, the project has come at the right time, with many Kenyans struggling with financial challenges.
Right now we are looking into this project to empower those who are not empowered yet, those who don't have the skills, so that at least they can collect themselves and have hope for the future.
Mukuru kwa Ruben is part of the larger Mukuru slums in Nairobi. It is prone to several challenges and risks, which include rampant insecurity and extreme poverty.
Elsewhere, a group of young boys and girls from various parts of the country left the country on Wednesday night on a special journey to Saudi Arabia to perform Umrah, marking a significant milestone in their spiritual lives. Supported by Senator Travel Agency in partnership with Andalus Hajj and Umrah services, the youth left the country for their educational tour, including a pilgrimage to the holy cities of Mecca and Medina. Speaking to Horizon TV at the JKIA, Mohamed Gabo, the director, Senator Travel, said the pilgrimage is an opportunity for the youth to connect with the teachings of Islam, experience the sacred cities, and experience the sacred sites and learn about the rich history of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, pamoja na Senator Travel tumeungana na group yetu ya Andalus tukaweza kufanikisha safari ya vijana kwenda umra wa kike na wa kiume. Azma yetu ilikuwa kwa sababu ni holiday, vijana wamemaliza mitihani, wako katika holiday, tuanzishe kitu ambacho kwamba kitawapa manufaa katika maisha yao, itakuwa ni turning point pia katika maisha yao. Pili, waweze kupata elimu ambayo kwamba itawajuza kuhusu dini yao, Mtume sallallahu alaihi wasallam na hizi sehemu takatifu Maka, Madina na environs zake biidhnillahil karim. Lengo na shabaha ni kutransform their lives, wakishakwenda wakirudi waweze kuwa wacha Mungu zaidi, waweze kuwa Waislamu wazuri zaidi, kwa sababu tutafanya umra, na baada ya kufanya umra biidhnillahil karim tutatembelea the historical sites.
Hawa watoto wametoka sehemu mbalimbali ya Kenya, wengine wametoka Nairobi, Mombasa, wengine wametoka Mandera. Tumechanganya tu yani na kuwaleta pamoja, na hii kitu tunataka kuifanya every holidays, kuweza kupeleka watoto kujua zaidi kuhusu dini yao, kwa sababu wakati ya holiday tukiambia watoto ya kuwa hii mwaka ukiperform mzuri, next year inshallah tunawapeleka umra, so utapata vijana wanashindana.
Ambition zangu kwenda huko ni kujifundisha mambo ambayo nilikuwa siyajui, na pia kuongeza elimu katika sera ya Mtume na Kiislamu.
My ambitions for this trip is so that I can erase my sins and become a better Muslim and see how where the Prophet lived and how his lifestyle was.
Wazazi wana wajibu wa kuwapa wale watoto wao yale malezi ambayo yanafaa, waweze kumjua na kumtambua Mtume Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, kwa sababu hauwezi kumpenda Mtume Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam kama wewe kweli haumjui.
MashaAllah, what a great initiative. Now moving on to matters of security. Interior Principal Secretary Raymond Omolo has issued a comprehensive strategy promising a secure environment for business and leisure during the long December holidays. Speaking to the media in Nairobi, the Ministry of Interior, PS, directed all security officers on leave to immediately resume work so that they can provide additional security to the nation. According to the Interior Principal Secretary Raymond Omolo, a total of 10,317 officers have already been deployed and will be patrolling the streets to enhance public safety.
The current security situation across the country remains calm. However, we have witnessed isolated cases of marginal rise in crime rates and illegal activities during some of the festive seasons that we've had in the past. We urge all citizens to remain vigilant and to cooperate with law enforcement officers during the entire festive season to ensure that safety of all Kenyans and all visitors are guaranteed. More specifically, looking after the vulnerable amongst us, the children, women, and those with disability. And in the spirit of community policing, we call upon the general public to report any crime or unscrupulous activities to the nearest police stations or through the police hotline numbers. Additionally, proprietors of shopping malls, entertainment joints, and event organizers are urged to liaise with the area security teams to coordinate and enhance security arrangements, as well as augment what our private security institutions and agencies have already put in place to handle large crowds effectively. For those who are traveling and also those who are doing shopping, we want to urge you to exercise caution with personal belongings, and for those who are doing this on online platforms, to be able to verify the authenticity of the platforms before making the online transactions.
Moving on, the 45th Gulf Cooperation Council Summit called for an end to the ongoing Israeli genocide in the Gaza Strip, which has persisted for over a year, and expressed solidarity with Lebanon. The summit declaration called for a halt to the crimes of killing and collective punishment in Gaza, the displacement of residents, and the destruction of civilian facilities and infrastructure, including health facilities, schools and places of worship, in clear violation of international law and international humanitarian law.
The leaders welcomed the resolutions of the extraordinary Arab Islamic Summit hosted by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia on November 11, 2024, to enhance international action to stop the war on Gaza and achieve lasting and comprehensive peace, and implement the two-state solution in accordance with the Arab Peace Initiative. The Gulf Cooperation Council leaders condemned the continued Israeli aggression in Gaza and Lebanon and warned against the dangers of its continuation and the expansion of the conflict, which will lead to dire consequences for the people of the region and for international peace and security. The leaders expressed their dissatisfaction and sorrow over the state of numerous Islamic and other societies marked by conflicts, wars, hatred, and the violation of innate values and principles. Israel continues its genocidal war on the Gaza Strip, killing more than 44,400 people, most of them women and children, and injuring thousands others. On November 21st, the International Criminal Court (ICC) issued arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant for war crimes and crimes against humanity in Gaza. Israel also faces a genocide case at the International Court of Justice for its deadly war on Gaza. Salma Salim, The Muslim Insight.
And with that report from Salma Salim brings us to the end of our first segment of The Muslim Insight. Join me in the second segment as we have this conversation on Reverts Empowerment Expo. Stay tuned.
Horizon TV, the beacon for the nation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا نودي للصلاة من يوم الجمعة فاسعوا إلى ذكر الله وذروا البيع ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون.
Enyi mlioamini, munapoitwa kuhudhuria swala ya Ijumaa, fanyeni haraka kuikimbilia, muache biashara zenu, hilo ni bora ikiwa mwelewa.
Isikilizeni kwa umakinifu khutba ya Ijumaa
ili uzidi kujenga imani yako na kupata faida nyingi ya siku hii.
Coming to you every Friday from Jamia Mosque, Nairobi.
Live on Horizon TV.
Kuna faida gani twapata tukimjua Mtume sallallahu alaihi wasallam,
nabii mwenye ushawishi mkubwa duniani?
Tukizikwa tukitiwa kaburini, tutaulizwa haya maswali matatu: man rabbuk, ma dinuk, man nabiyuk.
Sheikh Jamaluddin anakupa simulizi.
Huwezi kumpenda mtu usiyemjua
na kutambua sunna zake,
lakini ukimjua na ukimtambua Mtume Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, mapenzi yako yatazidi.
Ufahamu Rasulullah, familia na maswahaba wake. Tazama sira ya Mtume kila Jumatatu saa 1 jioni kwenye Horizon TV. kitabu chenye uongofu kilichoteremshwa kwa mpangilio maalum.
Sura ikiitwa Madania inamaanisha iliteremshwa Mtume sallallahu alaihi wasallam alipokuwa kwa Madina.
Kila sura imepewa jina rasmi na sababu zake za kimsingi.
Inaitwa Suratun Nisa'il Kubra, sura ya wanawake kubwa.
Fahamu sababu za kuteremshwa Qur'an na matukio ya kipekee katika utaratibu huu.
Asema Mwenyezi Mungu wa Nuha, nakumbukeni kisa cha Nuh, tumpomlingania kabla, tukamjibu yale mambo aliyoyaomba, tukawa ni mwenye kumwokoa yeye na ahli yake.
Ungana na Profesa Muhammad Salim Badamana katika malengo ya Qur'an kila siku ya Jumapili saa 11 kamili jioni katika Horizon TV.
قال تعالى في محكم تنزيله بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Ninasaha kutoka pwani.
هذا الدين قال الله قال الرسول قال الصحابة هم أولو العرفان. انتهى.
Ili kuongoza kwenye njia iliyonyoka.
Sikizeni hadithi hii ya Mtume alayhi salatu wasalam.
Hakuna atakayeweza kumfungia mtu mlango ambaye Mwenyezi Mungu aliyemfungulia.
Kuimarisha imani yako.
Thabbit qulubana ala dinik wa ala ta'atik.
Ungana na mashekh wetu kutoka pwani kwenye mimbar.
Mimbar zinamwakilisha Mtume sallallahu alayhi wasallam.
Ni Jumamosi na wakati saa 3 usiku katika Horizon TV, runinga uipendayo.
Quote of the day. Uthman bin Affan radiyallahu anhu said, "Do not quarrel and do not create differences among yourselves. Hold fast to the rope of Allah and maintain unity in your ranks."
Horizon TV, the beacon for the nation.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back for the second segment of the show, The Muslim Insights. Before I took a short break, I said we will be having a conversation on Reverts Empowerment Expo. And in studio, I am joined by Latifa Njoki, who is a member, Reverts Expo Committee. We all know that this expo is really important to people. And sometimes there are some things we do for a purpose, we do for a reason. We are here to know why there is a Reverts Expo tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh.
How are you feeling this morning?
Good, alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having, for sparing time for us today. Like I said, there is a reason for something. And my first question would be, you are a revert, right?
Yes, yes.
Probably what really inspired your decision to change your religion to a Muslim, or rather to revert to Islam?
Okay. First of all, I really took some time to look into which religion I wanted to switch to, and I found and saw a lot of love among Muslims. So that is the first thing that brought me into Islam. And really I would want to say and add on why I stayed. And because after taking my Shahada, I had an option of going back to Christianity or going on with the journey. And so after taking my Shahada, I really got and found peace in Islam. And I was able to just settle in and sit and learn and enjoy the journey.
Okay. You found peace in
Yes,
Islam,
yes.
mashallah. Maybe could you like tell us how was the journey? How has the journey been?
Wow, the journey has not been easy. From family, coming from a church leader, I was a church leader back then, and so I lost a lot of friends. My family relationship died, I would say. But Alhamdulillah, this far I cannot complain. It has been wonderful.
Mashallah.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I can see you're glowing.
Yeah, thank you.
Mashallah. As an individual, who have you ever faced as a revert? What challenges, maybe, oh sorry about that, you say that the challenges that you faced is the relationship between you and your friends, you and your families broke, right?
Yeah.
Maybe as an individual, have you ever received any support from the Muslim community?
Yes. I think I'm among the favored ones. I've received a lot of support emotionally, mentally, which I really needed. And because this is my second year after reverting, and the journey has just been beautiful because of the people who are around me. Yeah.
I trust you are a mom.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe talking about the journey, you reverted to Islam.
Yeah.
Maybe what about your kids?
Wow, that is interesting, and I'm looking forward to sharing my journey soon, inshallah, and the journey to Jannah. But I thank Allah because I'm a mom of 2 kids, and they both reverted to Islam. So I really don't have a challenge with my kids. Yeah.
And talking about the challenges you faced by losing friends, by your relationship with your family being broken, what about challenges that you have faced while interacting with the Muslim community? Are there any?
Really, there are not many. I'm an introvert, so it has taken me quite some time.
So you mean being an introvert is an advantage?
No, it's not an advantage because it has taken me a longer time to get friends. I enjoy my self-space, and so I've learned within time that I really I need to come out of that box to be able to fit in as soon as possible, because I really need to fit in. But Allah has placed people on my path, people that have really been helpful, and they at least understand me. So I have enjoyed the few that I have, the few who have known me have really supported me.
Mashallah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking about Reverts Empowerment Expo. Jamia Mosque will be hosting its first Reverts Expo tomorrow, inshallah. It's from 9 a.m. in the morning till 5 p.m. in the evening. Maybe what's the primary role, or rather what's the primary goal of this Reverts Expo? Because you are a member of a Reverts Expo committee.
Yes. The main goal for this event is to meet new people, to network, and to be empowered. That's the basic and the main goal for every revert.
Okay.
Yeah.
To meet, to empower, and interact.
Yes.
Maybe what really triggered you guys to come up with this expo?
This expo has been in the pipeline for the longest. I think after reverting personally, 6 months down the line, I was really lonely, and I'm really business oriented. And I figured out personally, now I'm speaking as a person, I figured out I really wanted some space, you know. After losing friends and family and everything, I needed to start somewhere. And I was wondering what Jamia can offer to reverts who really need to do something. And so that's why I say this is a space for the reverts to meet new people, to be empowered, and to network.
Okay. Other than maybe this expo, we know that Jamia has done a lot for the reverts. Could you like highlight for us, or rather tell us those few activities that has been made specifically for the reverts to empower them, other than the expo which will take place tomorrow, inshallah?
Inshallah, yeah. Tomorrow we are having a coffee morning for our new Muslim sisters through a program we call Embrace. It's a space for the sisters to be able to socialize and at the same time be educated. And so this is just one of the programs that will be going on. And also for the men, I know they have, some of them have been going through driving classes. And inshallah, once they finish, they'll be able to feed their families and to support themselves.
You mean driving classes offered by Jamia?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
It's coming. They're graduating soon.
Okay, inshallah,
Yeah,
inshallah. Maybe if you could tell us a bit about this expo that will take place here at Jamia's parking lot. Give us a highlight of tomorrow's event.
You see, by giving this platform to the reverts, I think it's a great time for them to showcase their businesses and their talents to the Ummah in general. We are also hoping that the reverts will be ambassadors of the program and future events in this nature and other reverts programs. Yeah.
Okay, maybe what does it entail? Talking about showcasing their talents, what kind of talents? Showcasing their businesses, what kind of businesses? Because we might find so many reverts had other things which they used to do before they reverted. And you find, or rather their reversion, you find, or you might find that the activities which they were doing before do not align to the Islamic ethics. Maybe what specific talents are you guys talking about that they can showcase tomorrow?
We have people who do art. I think that's a huge area when it comes to art. We have calligraphy, we have Islamic decor, and we have other businesses as well as like food vendors. We have people who are doing catering. We have people who do branding. We have people who sell clothes. We have all sorts of things, all sorts of businesses. And alhamdulillah, we were happy because we are not doing just one thing, one same business. It will be all-rounded. Yeah.
Okay. We know that reverts do face a lot of challenges, and that they kind of similar. Maybe other than the expo that will be hosted by Jamia tomorrow, what are other challenges they face, and how can the community ensure that they support the reverts? Because we really need to see that reverts stay in line with Islamic ethics. They increase their iman in the deen.
Yes. We have dawah sessions going on during the event, sensitizing the Ummah on the challenges faced by reverts. For example, rejection, family, friends, losing jobs and businesses and spouses. So I think this will be a space for them to, just interact. Yeah.
Okay. This is quite an interesting expo for the reverts, because they'll have chance to interact, they'll have chance to they'll be empowered, as well as some other impactful things. Maybe what are the activities or sessions planned to support both the spiritual and social integration of reverts?
I think is what I said about the dawah sessions going on.
Okay.
And so that they can be able to, just mingle and get together.
Okay. This is what Jamia is doing.
Yes.
Maybe as a member from the community, not here. You also come from a community, right?
Yes.
What are the community doing so far in order to assist the reverts?
The community at large?
Yeah.
That's why we are here. We are expecting them, we are inviting them to come join us so that we can be able to be known out there by everyone. Because we feel like, you know, we still feel like babies, we still feel lost, we still want to be, feel like we are welcomed into the religion and have new friends. Yes.
Maybe how do you plan to involve both the reverts and the born Muslims in this expo for meaningful interaction?
How we plan to
involve both the reverts and the born Muslim in this expo in a meaningful interaction. Maybe we want to bring, because you said you're still young.
Yes, yes.
You need to be mentored, you need to be educated, or rather you need somebody who can support you throughout your journey so that you can you can stand firm to your decision, stand firm to your religion that you have chosen. You really need somebody, right?
Yes,
and that somebody might be somebody who's born a Muslim, somebody who's educated, who has a knowledge about what Islam is and everything. So how do we, or rather how do you guys plan to involve the reverts and the born Muslims in the expo tomorrow?
The reverts will be ready to explain themselves and talk on behalf of themselves to the Ummah. And I believe for the Ummah or the Muslim community that will visit their stalls, they'll be able to interact and get to know them better. And with that, if someone can offer them a job, can support them in their businesses, I believe that will be a good thing.
Logistical, maybe about the logistical member as the logistical measures as the Reverts Expo Committee member. What are the logistical measures that are being taken or are being taken to ensure the event is inclusive and accessible to all?
We had online applications for the expo, and for the few who were not able to apply, there was someone helping them to register so that we will not leave anyone out. And so that is something that really worked for us. We also did an article on the Friday Bulletin, and also had a promotional video on Horizon. Yeah.
Okay, you might find that there are some people who do not interact with social media, and there are so many. I know social media is something that is here with us on our fingertips. That is something that we normally use, or rather it's on our parts of a daily based activity. Maybe what happens or what will happen to those people who do not have access to social media? How can they ensure that they get this information? How can they ensure that they be part of the expo tomorrow? Because we still have time till tomorrow.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I believe the word went very fast, and I personally was handling the calls, and I was able to interact with a few who are not on social media, and of course just guiding them and just helping them to come on board for the expo, and I'm sure they will be happy. Yeah, so I really talked to a few who reached out. But the word was already out there. Yeah.
Okay. Interacting with these people, communicating with these people to ensure that the message reach them. Maybe how will, or rather, what are the strategies other than making communication with them? You know, talking about these people not knowing about this event, and probably they might hear from somebody, or rather somebody who has no information about what is going on. How can you ensure that this person also participates in tomorrow's? Because we are trying to see that we help the reverts adapt to the Islamic system.
This being the pilot phase program for the Revert Empowerment Program, we focused on Nairobi and its environs. We are hoping that the success of this event will enable us to conduct future related Revert programs across the country, so that we can be able to reach out to many more and just encourage them and empower them. Yeah.
Okay. Still on that matter of not getting the full information, or rather not being on the know of what is happening about ABCD in the country. Is there any other plan to have such kind of expo in order to support the new Muslims?
Yes, we are planning, and as I said, this is a pilot program. We just started, and after tomorrow, inshallah, we'll sit down and see how else we can reach out to many more reverts. Yeah.
Okay. Talking about this is something that will take place one day, right? It's a one-day event. We want to see that, you know, there are some people who really need more time. They really need more support.
Yeah.
Okay, frequent support, so that they can encourage themselves. This is a one-day event. Maybe how will the expo address the long-term needs of reverts and unity? Reverts beyond the one-day event.
The committee is hoping that by the reverts being given an opportunity to showcase talent and business, the larger Muslim community will embrace and support their businesses, also by offering them jobs where need is. Because we have people who have qualified. We have a lawyer on board, so someone like that needs to be supported with business. And with that, I believe even that law firm can employ more people from the revert program. Yeah.
Okay. You know, everything we do, there must be a challenge, or rather there is a challenge, which maybe something is hindering us from organizing such events. Maybe what are the challenges you guys have faced in terms of organizing this beautiful event?
Wow. The biggest challenge we faced was making this happen. It has been a long time. We really planned for a long time. Alhamdulillah, Jamia Mosque Committee has been very supportive. They offered the venue at no cost at all to Rivers, and assisted in logistical plan for the event. Yeah.
Okay. How did they address the challenge, making it happen? You said it took you time to organize this event, and finally it's here. It is happening.
Yeah.
How did you guys address it?
They basically just supported us fully. Like, you know, let's do this. We can do it. And of course, we've had many meetings, but all the meetings, everything just went smoothly. We really thank Allah for that. Yeah.
Does it involve any other people? Because it says Reverts Empowerment Expo. It's a Reverts, the new Muslims. What about those people who want to learn about Islamic? And there is something which triggered you so that you reverted to Islam, right? And you said the love you felt, the love you've seen or experienced from the Muslim community.
Yes.
How does this Reverts Expo involve also those people who want to see what is happening so that they can make decision?
We are welcoming non-Muslims. Actually, with the coffee morning with sisters, we are expecting some non-Muslims to come just and sit down, listen, and just know what we are about. And we hope that they will embrace Islam, but just seeing that these are new sisters, these are new Muslims, and this is how it happens. It's not a death trap. Yeah.
Okay. We quite see that Jamia is really doing an amazing job in terms of helping people, including the reverts, and also everybody at large. Maybe talking about the community, where a person comes from. How can this community ensure that they really give enough support to the people who really need it the most?
Come again. Sorry.
Okay, I'm saying that Jamia has really done so much for the people in terms of improving the community, in terms of supporting individuals and many other things. Maybe I come from a different background. I come from a community.
Yes.
And I really need support maybe. We really need to involve everybody in terms of supporting each other. What can the community do in order to assist people, in order to uplift their own, in order to maybe empower their community?
We are praying that the Ummah at large will come and interact with the reverts, and by the end of the day, we will all be one family, supporting each other. May it be emotionally, mentally, financially, just by offering them jobs and so forth. And inshallah, we will be a strong family.
Okay. There is something else. You know, reverts, they tend to be among the vulnerable, right? Yeah, they are considered to be vulnerable because they have no people. And the challenges they normally face, like what you said. Once you revert to Islam, you lose friends. Once you revert to Islam, you lose your relationship with your family, be it your kids, be it your mom, your dad, or your relatives. Talking about, I know it's not right to talk about it, but we really need support from all corners, right?
Yes, yes.
How has the government maybe supported this initiative?
We've really not reached out to the government. I think we're still in the piloting place and program, and so after this, I think we'll just sit down and think through all those areas to see what we can get from the government.
Okay, yeah. So there is a plan to reach out to the government?
Not yet, but I believe after this we'll see where we failed, where we did right, and we move on from there. Okay.
As far as partnership is concerned, in order to have something, in order to have an activity successfully, to have it successfully done, there is always a partnership. Definitely I cannot do something alone. I really need you to help me do this. I really need somebody else to help me achieve what I am to achieve. So is there any partnership or collaboration maybe?
We invited some corporates to come and have take on some booths, and I hope they did that so that we can be able to add something into our kitty for reverts, and that will go towards now the revert program that Jamia is taking on. Yeah.
Okay. We have so many reverts. Maybe a highlight of what you guys, you said that our program, there is tomorrow expo.
Yes, yes.
Maybe give us more of what Jamia is doing towards helping the reverts.
As I said, well, first of all, the expo is free of charge to the reverts. We have the DAO program. We have the classes to all reverts at no cost. We have like the driving classes going on for anyone who is interested. They can apply and maybe wait for their time to reach. For the sisters, we really have quite a number of programs running around the city, led by a group called Ikhlas. We have Embrace. And so there are many programs around, and I want to welcome all the Muslim Ummah at large to just come and support the reverts, because when it comes to holidays and times like now we are in the festive seasons, these people will be lonely because you've already been excommunicated by the family. You are an outcast, and we just need to support them. Yeah.
Okay. You as an individual, or rather as a member of the Reverts Expo Committee, what is your role in tomorrow's expo or tomorrow's event, maybe?
Number one, I'm a vendor as well.
Okay.
And I'll also continue with finishing and finalizing the planning and making sure that everything is according to plan. And so it will be a long day for me. Yeah.
Okay. Are we really meeting the demands of the reverts as the broader community, as the broader Muslim community?
The demand is high.
Okay, definitely.
The demand is very, very high. Actually, up to this morning, I was still receiving calls. So we really need to think broad in supporting the reverts. Yeah.
Maybe, okay, saying that the demand is high, that is definitely something that can be seen. Everybody's demand is high.
Yeah.
But are we really meeting those demands?
We've met a very small portion of the demand. Yeah. So
okay. We want to see that we meet. Okay, we cannot meet 100%.
Yes, we cannot
right?
meet 100%.
I know, but at least quite a percentage, maybe
Yes.
50% or
Yeah.
something like that. They look for the rest. We've met a little. What else are you guys doing in order to meet full, or rather the half percentage?
You can we can meet 0.5% by just giving them the platform to showcase their businesses and also just talking to people. You cannot really do 100% for anyone.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we just hope that this will be something that they will appreciate. Yeah.
Okay. Guys, I think you've heard her. She's a revert. And at least she's gaining something throughout the activities that Jamia is really doing a lot. And in our first story, we've seen that Jamia Mosque Nairobi is set to host its first ever Reverts Talent and Business Exhibition tomorrow at the mosque's parking lot. The event, as it is written here, or rather as it has been communicated by the Reverts coordinator, who is Hussein Onancha, said that the event aims to celebrate and showcase the diverse skills, talents and entrepreneurial ventures of Reverts to Islam, providing a unique platform for empowerment. The exhibition is scheduled to run from 9 a.m. in the morning till 5 p.m. in the evening. You are a revert. This is an opportunity for you to showcase your talent, to showcase your business, and maybe you can get to learn, like Latifa has said, who's the member of the Reverts Expo committee. You can get to interact with different people. You can get to be empowered through the activities these people are doing. Get to learn more about what is happening tomorrow, inshallah. And Onancha said, who is the Reverts coordinator here at Jamia Mosque, that participants from across Nairobi and beyond are expected to take part, representing a broad spectrum of trades and creative expression. And this initiative aligns with Jamia's Mosque broader vision of inclusivity and support for all Muslims. It seeks to address challenges faced by reverts, such as societal reintegration and economic empowerment. Like Latifa has said here, there are many challenges which reverts are facing. Her herself has experienced that, and she is now 2 years into Islamic religion. Facing challenges, you lose friends, you lose your families and everything. Maybe you as an individual, coming to you, Latifa, something which you as a revert, maybe there is something which you have done, you can tell us, that can help a revert somewhere else. How did you overcome all these challenges as a revert? You said you lost friends, you lost the relationship between you and your families, your relatives and everybody. It's like you're starting a new life. And those are the challenges which most people also face. How did you overcome them as an individual?
Patience.
Patience.
And trust in Allah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the main ring.
How maybe?
Patience.
Be patient.
Be
what
patient.
about somebody who is not patient enough? Somebody who is an overthinker. You might find that there are some people who really overthink about what they say, what they do, what they think and everything in life. So you might find it really takes them to really break their mental health.
Subra.
Subra.
Nothing
You say
more.
nothing more.
Nothing more.
No adding, no reducing.
Nothing. I used to be an overthinker. I used to I want everything done at that time. I learned to be patient. Yeah.
Wow. That is really amazing. I think you've heard that. It requires patience. For you to do something, you really need to be patient because the result is not immediate. There is consequences to everything you do. Be it, if you want to see an impact, a positive impact, then you must be patient. If something fails, and we know that failure is part of, what do we say? Failure is part of growing, right? So we really face difficulties in life, we really face challenges in life, but we really need to know how to overcome it. And it has been said, you really need patience. I don't have much to say, but to invite you for tomorrow's event, which is the Reverts Expo, tomorrow inshallah at the Masjid's parking lot, that will take place from 9 a.m. in the morning till 5 p.m. in the evening. See you there inshallah. My name is Zamzam Ahmed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.